Okay guys, so this is the after Christmas reset because Christmas and the holidays were completely hectic for our family. So in this video you will see me cleaning only 3 rooms: the kitchen, the dining room, and one of the living rooms. And as you can see here, I have my kids running around, and so please be graceful with me as this is my very first ever clean with me. So I am very excited for this, and also be graceful with my editing skills. This will be the second video that I've ever edited, and yeah, stay tuned. So before we get started, I just want to acknowledge the after Christmas mess. Yes, we will get to that as well today. So basically we're going to get started with the dining room table. A lot of this stuff is Christmas gifts and the party favors that we had from our little party with the pod, and that little laundry basket that you see right there is actually all the clothes that we need to wash from the gifts for my husband, myself, and our kids. And let me know down in the comments below if any of you guys are actually interested in providing like what your favorite thing is that you got for Christmas, or what's the funniest thing you got for Christmas. My husband actually got some poo-pourri. I thought that was funny. But anyways, so we're getting back to cleaning the dining room table. This was a lot more stuff on the table than I originally thought, and yeah, basically we're just going to do what we can. And honestly, as I was filming this, the amount of times I said after Christmas mess is just ridiculous. So in all honesty, I'm also just gonna let you guys know that I am speeding up this footage because it is a good amount of footage, and for my first clean with me, I really didn't want to lay on too much on you guys, especially since I didn't want to make it like a 30-minute video. I just wanted to kind of have fun with it and also gauge to see if this is the type of content that people would be interested in, because honestly I love watching other people's clean with me. Just it's so honestly sometimes you just gotta say good enough is good enough. I'm still using those and that, so those are gonna be traveling with me throughout the day. And I still need to shake it out, wipe things down, vacuum of course, but at least it's cleared off. So on to the next thing. And I am cleaning our command center right here. I am watching Natalie Bennett's YouTube to give me motivation during this time. I don't know about you guys, but having clean with me videos is actually something that gets me excited to have like the before and the after feeling. I think it's just so therapeutic to clean, and it's really therapeutic to watch other people clean. It's very motivating. So that's one of the reasons I actually wanted to make a video. And now I'm showing you the amount of work that I will need to tackle in the living room spaces. I am definitely going to let you guys know that this is the space where we spend most of our time at, and it's relatively clean, especially when you compare it to the mess that we had on the dining room table. And I am getting started right here on this couch. A lot of it is just clothes, so I have to go through and see which ones are dirty, which ones are clean. And of course we like to try and keep our couches clean by putting blankets and towels on it. I think I know it's not the most aesthetic thing, but honestly I think it really does help to maintain couches for a long time, besides actually going and purchasing an expensive cover that may or may not fit. So that's what you see me doing right here, is putting a blanket there. And yeah, you see me moving around and just clearing the table off right there. That wicker basket I got from Target, I love it. And then now we're actually going to be tackling the other part of the living room, the entertainment center. A lot of that stuff is just toys. My 3-year-old is just constantly on the go. She just loves taking her toys out anywhere and everywhere, and don't mind the baby, the infant. She's just hanging out with me and while I actually clean the house. So you'll see their little toes and you'll see them walking around throughout all of the footage. And it's a good thing that that you don't hear what's all going on in the background, because there's a lot of screaming, there's a lot of back and forth yelling. So, and I don't have any sounds at this moment, so I don't have a like Epidemic or any of those other free sounds. I think I will eventually learn how to overlay songs as audio. In fact, this voiceover is going to be an interesting way for me to do that. And now we're actually getting to the other couch. But yeah, going back to it, I eventually will hopefully be able to lay over some music so that it's a little bit more relaxing during this time. So okay, so now I'm gonna show you how messy the kitchen is and how much work I got cut out for me. Yeah, I think you guys get the idea. As you can see, there's actually a lot of sunlight out right now, and when you see the ending footage, when I show you the clean aftermath, you'll see that it's actually nighttime. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and let's tackle this kitchen now. I'm actually really enjoying this song, to be completely honest. It is cartoon on and on, no copyright sounds from YouTube, so hopefully I don't get docked for it. And right here you see that I actually just put a lot of the stuff that's going into the pantry by the side of the pantry so that I could put it all away at one time. And yeah, get that closed up, and now we're going to get to putting away all of the clean dishes. I am going to give you a full disclosure. My phone battery had died earlier, so in this you don't hear me, but I was talking to the camera, talking about how when my phone, or not my phone, my camera battery had lost power while I was charging it, I went ahead and took out the trash, put away majority of the clean dishes, and put a little bit of things away. So full disclosure, like, even though the kitchen is crazy messy, I still was able to do a little bit beforehand, just so that at least you wouldn't be watching this video for like 45 minutes or something like that. Oh, those bowls were actually a gift for Christmas, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They're stainless steel, and the large one's like super large, so that should be really nice for a lot of things that I do. And yeah.
There's something that won't let me forget the way that you move. You tattooed me with your lips. Were you like perfume? You like perfume? We were like no other, two hearts on the edge, but we went from lovers to just being friends. Drive me like a song stuck in your head. Will you still get my blood rushing? Dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way. Dance with me, baby, a cure for the heartbreak. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play. Let it play, baby. Let it play, baby. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play. I know you see me cross the room, let's skip to the end. I wanna be what keeps you sleepless past 3 a.m. I know that we're toxic, but I like the thrill. I'd be 6 feet under, it looks good, kill. Let's go back to where it all began and get too close as fast as we can. Dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way. Dance with me, baby, a cure for the heartbreak. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play. Let it play, baby. Let it play, baby. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play. I know this gets so complicated. You lose your mind just to change it, and tomorrow you'll regret it. But until the morning, dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way. Dance with me, baby, a cure for the heartbreak. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play. Let it play, baby. Let it play, baby. Dance with me and let the soul, the record play.
Okay, so basically it is dinner time. So not yet, but I do have to get dinner ready, and I'm gonna take a quick break, make a little bit of a mess, clean up that mess, and then get right back to dishes. So commercial break. Okay guys, so I am currently eating chocolates because it is 8:23 p.m. a couple days after I actually did this. And you know what? My living room is somewhat clean. The kitchen's still somewhat clean, and so is the dining room. And as you can see here, I'm just putting a little bit of shine on those stainless steel bowls. And honestly, this video actually took me a lot longer to make than I had originally thought it would. Whenever I had, you know, like 30 minutes or an hour of free time, I would work on it here and there. And of course, you know, it's a learning curve. I'm still trying to learn how to edit. I'm still trying to learn Adobe Premiere, because that's actually the software that I'm using, and it really does make things a lot easier because things are pretty straightforward in general, but I really am just learning. Like I said, this is only my second video, and as you can see here, I am actually just drying my dishes. So I don't know how many other people do their dishes the same way. Like, I usually just fill up the sink with like dish soap and really hot water, and that's normally how I wash my dishes, and then I use the other sink to rinse them all at the same time, and then sometimes I let them air dry. But like today, you know, I wanted a full-on clean kitchen, mostly for this video, so you will see me drying the drying rack later on as well, just so I can clear off the countertops. And honestly, like, that dishwasher or the dish drying rack is just super nice to have. I have a tendency to hand wash all my dishes, and honestly, like, I have to remind myself to use the dishwasher like at least once a week. At least that's what I heard, is it's good for your dishwasher to run at least once a week. So I try to remind myself to do that. Yep, see, here I go, drying off the dish rack. And hopefully you guys don't hear my daughter reading in the background. And the baby's sleeping right now, but you know, she keeps moving around. And honestly, this is like, let me know if anyone else, like, the best time to do work or to relax. You mamas out there know 100% it is when the kids go to sleep, right? So, oh my gosh, I am actually enjoying watching myself, because, like, honestly, like, wiping down the island is kind of like the icing on a cake, you know. You know the end is near. So that's really refreshing to see. And even when you're doing it, you know, it's so refreshing to know that your island, at least I don't know how you guys are, but for me, the island is one of the most used surfaces. And here I am sweeping. Now, sweeping is actually the icing on top, because you know that, I mean, I think most of you guys know that it's best to clean from top to the bottom, right? Because then when you clean the countertops, a lot of those crumbs and everything can go onto the floor. So that's why I like to do the floors last. So, yeah. And here we have just slow-mo shots of the kitchen and how clean it is. So nice. Okay, so this is the final product. This ended up being basically an all-day clean with me. As you can see, I didn't exactly get to everything, but I did get to vacuuming. And we got this corner. I should have tidied up this corner a little bit better. A few more presents for people. Put that there. And I'm trying to do this slowly. I did have to use the living room a little bit since I cleaned it, but it was a quick to pick up. I didn't pick up that stuff back there, but I will do that. So yeah, it feels good to clean a house. Whew. Good night. So I just wanted to do a quick PS because I wanted to announce the upcoming videos. I have two that I still am cleaning and resetting after Christmas, so I'm going to undecorate, and then also, and there's some other spaces that I really need to clean out and get to because they just piled up. So yeah, that's one video. And then the other video that will be coming up is actually going to be, it's going to be a little bit of a series, maybe like 3 videos on our multi-purpose room. So stay tuned for that and have a good one, y'all.